Welcome to the Fix Your Problems podcast. My name is Frikki.
My name is Hjalti.
Dude, we are back, just the two of us. No guest this time.
Just the two of us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just me and you. We haven't done it in a while, but we've been doing a lot of fun ass interviews, and I'm excited to do more interviews this year.
Yeah, man. Because now officially this podcast is in two locations. Hjalti's
Yeah,
at home in Keflavik. I live in Mosfellsbær in Iceland. It's like
yeah.
near the center, but it's like
Oh
living in a
shit.
country town, but also near the center. It's nice.
Yeah. Sorry, I just started my recording on the face cam. Sorry about that,
Fuck it.
Vicky. You
Fuck it.
maybe just patch this recording with whatever. But yeah, we now live in two different places, so now just to make Frikki not drive all the way to Keflavik, even though we still kind of have that space.
Yeah,
Uh, it just doesn't make sense. Also, gas prices are up, and we're paying per kilometer here now, so
dude.
it just
It's
does not
been
make
like
sense to drive
three
all the way
months.
here for podcast and then driving back. You know what I mean? It just doesn't
Yeah,
make sense. This works. I have the setup. I have everything for it. So this just makes sense, and
yeah, man.
it's been working. So
And like last interview we did with Thomas, he's a Icelandic guy who does similar shit like us, and he survived bombings in Dubai. It's fucking nuts.
yeah, that was wild to hear. Maybe for people that are more from countries like that, or even places with like gun violence stuff like that, that it didn't sound too crazy. Maybe he sounded like a little scared white boy, but like for us, like from coming from Iceland,
Yeah,
we're just not used to any of that. Like most things that we're used to are maybe earthquakes, especially in the area that we live in. But other than that, we're this is very just movies to us. You know what I mean? Like this is just something you see online in movies or whatever it is. So hearing him talk about that was honestly like scary. Like and he said he even has like a little bit of PTSD, and that makes sense.
yeah. I bet he doesn't even know how much he like. At some point in his life, he's probably gonna travel, and he's gonna get that feeling again. Like oh
Yeah,
shit, it's something bad's gonna happen. He's gonna
yeah.
like wake up in a hotel screaming. Like
Yeah, even if he's like let's say he wants to travel to Thailand or Japan in the future, he's most likely going to be flying over Europe over there, which
yeah,
means he goes over those countries as well. And so he might get a little scared there when he looks out the window and he sees the desert and he's like, you know what I mean? Like yeah, that's something that might affect him more in the future. But love to Thomas. Honestly, I think that was a really good interview. I want to get Thomas on again.
yeah. We have to do it again. Like we've been dealing with a lot of tech issues the last like episodes. Like every interview has a bunch of tech issues, and now it seems to everything works now. We're in two locations. We used to have this echo thing. We would hear each other's voices like on a delay. It'd be fucking annoying.
Yeah.
So it seems to be under
Also,
control. So
we had some network issues in our last location because
yeah,
we were using the
Tesla
what was
Starlink.
Starlink, yeah, and we were also in a place that just it has shitty ass 4G, so
Hmm.
or like mobile networking, so it was just a shitty area. But now we're at home, way better internet, way better location. We can get coffee, we can do whatever we want. You know what I mean? I like that.
I like. I mean, now it's getting real close. It's the end of March right now. I'll have two girls in here, two beautiful angels in July in a few months. So
Yeah,
I
we're
got
getting close.
yeah. Yesterday I kind of I made like I didn't hire a new guy. A guy I pay like every month for a while now who's been doing a lot of our clips. He's going to be now editing every single episode and uploading and everything like just by himself
Okay.
because I know like once the kids are here I might not even have time to like do the little
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
So we got to just prioritize it. We can at least do the interviews whenever we have time and
Yeah.
automate all the other shit.
Yeah, because it's two kids and two parents that have never been parents before, so definitely the time is going to be difficult to manage, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So it's gonna be like living
should I
with
read
a
a little
tech.
Bible quote?
Oh, Joey, bring the Bible code. Yeah, do the
Let's just
Bible.
get that out of the way, then we can keep going. You know what I mean? All right, Deuteronomy 31, verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you.
Hell yeah, that's
Just always
nice.
put all your trust in him. Always. I even feel so much more calmer these days because I love to overthink or love to be in my thoughts a lot. But when I just put all of my stress on God and know that God has this divine plan for me and that everything is happening for a reason, I just have to be calm about it. You know what I mean? Like he wouldn't be putting me through these things or these trials or whatever I'm overthinking or stressing about unless he knew that I was ready for it or didn't want me to stress about it. It's just me being stressful. So
Yeah.
I've just been way calmer, just putting everything on him, just praying about it, and just being like, just putting everything on Jesus.
Jesus Christ, our one and Lord.
Jesus. Yeah.
It
But yeah,
was
you're
cool
you're
talking
you're
to Tommy about the Jesus and shit because he got to experience some real trauma and like he was saying like he's praying a lot more
yeah.
and I could hear from him he has like a little is like guilt or whatever like Christian guilt for like not praying or
Yeah.
not reading the Bible or something.
Yeah. But you shouldn't have that though. Like God gave us free will for a reason, and it was to go out and explore and then come back to Him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I don't think hell is this place of burning. It's hell is a place where you're not with Jesus, as in you're not praying, you're not with Him. I think that's what
yeah,
hell is. Hell is not this fiery place. So you just got to get back with Jesus. Get out of hell.
yeah, man. But yeah, we've been lots of changes for both of us. I mean, I was gonna say earlier like living with a chick now. So
Yeah.
I've been living with a chick only for 22 days, not that long. But yeah, I can already
Veteran
know
here.
like I'm a super A type person, like cleaning everything, cooking, all that shit. So whenever the kids will come, it's and maybe it's also because I'm a guy, but it's gonna be a lot of you know I'm not that worried about like everything being dirty and like chaotic. I think I'll manage that shit, and
Yeah.
hopefully she can be like the full emotional side, deal with all the screaming and all that shit.
Yeah. 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 Well, we'll see. I hope the best. I mean, yeah, hell yeah. Uncle
Because
Hjalti can come over and help out with the kids if you need to.
yeah, it'll probably happen. Yeah. Like she started leaking, bro. We got milk producing.
Oh. Oh. The protein shakes are about to get even more proteiny, huh?
Part of that. Oh, it's so funny. Like she before she was going to something with her girlfriend yesterday, like a play or something, like
Mm.
going to the theater, and she just like woke up and like there's like clear liquid coming out of my tits. So
Hell
we
yeah.
searched it. Like, I mean, you know about that colostrum stuff, Hjalte?
Yeah.
You've been, yeah, you Hjalte drinks colostrum from cows. Good
I
shit.
love colostrum. I've been seeing now more on Instagram other guys doing it. I'm like, hell yeah. Like, this is the shit I've been on for a while. Colostrum is so fucking good. I make puddings out of it. I don't drink it straight like they do. Like, I've seen this guy, he just has it in like a fucking bottle and he just fucking shakes it up and just drinks it.
Yeah,
I've been making puddings out of it and eating it that way. Like, putting some blueberry stuff over it or some stuff like that. But he just be drinking it straight up. I'm not that far into it. I haven't even tasted it like that. But
yeah.
that might be the move. We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't think it tastes just like a creamy milk. I don't think so. I think it has like a little bit of a funky taste to it, but I don't know.
And I mean, I still can't imagine how breast milk actually tastes, but like, it can't be bad. It has to be. Everybody says it like it's like Lucky Charms milk or some shit.
Okay. I mean, I think it probably depends on like the diet and hormones, right?
Sure.
Mostly. So,
And I like a bunch. I mean, I've researched a lot of this shit. Like sometimes they'll get green milk. It's
mm,
crazy. Like I think if the mother is sick, she'll produce green milk. It's like what the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah. Even like if the kid is dehydrated, like the milk becomes more watery and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like it just adapts. It's cool. I fuck with it. I hope your protein shakes are gonna give you all the gains you want for you.
Like there's this TV show in Iceland a long time ago when me and Hjalti were kids called Næturvaktin or the Night
hmm
Shift. And there's like this classic episode most people remember where one of the guys, Peter, he was taking fake steroids. Basically, he was like drinking these protein shakes, and he started like lactating, like milk coming out of his titties.
Yep. Yep.
So as
Some
soon as
weird
this
shit.
happened to her, like her family have been like calling her Peter, like just right away been making fun of her.
Hey, you gotta have humor for life. That's just funny as hell.
Hell no. Like
Hell yeah.
I'm looking forward to like because apparently like they'll some women like make like a few liters before they're born or more. So like I'll have a bunch of and like they put colostrum. A lot of people put colostrum in fucking syringes, like food syringes or
Okay.
whatever, like Jello shots. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, you can also like the store that I go to buy my colostrum and all that stuff has now moved to a different location. You could go there and buy colostrum and put that in with the baby milk if you want for the kid. Like that would probably be really good for the kids. Just like a
I
little bit
can't wait.
extra, a little bit extra.
Yeah. I can't wait to try all that food shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Like,
They're in
and
a
you.
really nice location now in Fjordur in Iceland, like inside like the mall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
wait,
check them out.
the one in Hafnarfjörður?
Yeah. Like they were at a location just a little bit above that, and like it almost just looked like a regular apartment building, but it was like a really
It
cute
just
little
moved.
apartment
It
thing.
just happened.
Yeah, they just moved. Like I think yesterday or a couple of days ago, they had like their opening ceremony, but they had been open for a while there. Yeah,
That's sick.
I
Yeah,
haven't gone
once
there
I live in
yet, but
Kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I want milk. I want her milk right now. Like, and she's just like not liking my jokes. Like, keep telling her like to give me this milk and shit.
yeah, I mean, mommy, give me some milkies. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
But
but
do
I'm
you
excited
wanna,
for you, man.
dude? There's because this episode wasn't. We have another interview coming soon with his name is Rich Malone, which I still don't believe that's his actual name. It's crazy.
Oh, it's definitely not his real name. What do you mean?
He says it's his real name. I mean,
His name is Rich Malone.
yep,
Like, is it Richard?
maybe. And he's Filipino, and I think Richard is pretty common in Philippines.
It at least is in Singapore. I know that because in Singapore it's a very like international place, and and it's a very big in Asian cultures of naming your kid what do you want them to be. So Richard, because you want them to be rich is like a real big thing. And they often have like American names because it is like a very international place, even though their parents are fully Asian. But Philippines is more like a jungle stuff, so I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, I
Quick,
googled it.
quick.
It says like it's very common. It's the same sort of story, like for rich,
Okay,
want to be
okay, yeah,
rich.
yeah.
But
Yeah, it's really big in Asian cultures naming your kids and stuff like that because you want them to be something, so you name them that.
I mean, we probably do the same shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Frederick. You know what I mean?
Peace.
Like, peace, man.
I was searching something because I thought, have you seen the like Singapore like prime minister or whatever? He has like a very British accent, and he was like a crazy good leader because like he started like he took Singapore from like barely nothing to like a huge international like money
hmm
powerhouse.
Yeah.
And so if you Google it, Singapore was founded as a British trading post in 1819 by Sir
hmm
Trafford Raffles, which is kind of funny, like the snack Raffles.
Raffles. Sounds like a
Or like,
dog's name.
yeah, true. Speaking about dogs, I mean, is your dog right there by you?
Not right now. No, I have my door closed because my parents are home, so I can have it closed. But you got your
Dude,
dog with you?
yeah, he's just he's more chill now. Like I've had this dog now for a week and some days. This is my girlfriend's dog. He's a border collie and husky. Um, and like
Crazy mix. Crazy mix.
apparently, yeah, you have
Like
to tell me it's like a retarded mix.
it is a retarded mix, especially for like a person like you that I know that isn't like the biggest fan of a dog. Like just isn't the biggest fan in
Yeah,
the sense that like it's extra stuff that you don't want to have to deal with.
yeah,
Like
100%.
if you want to go on a walk, you want to go on the walk, but now you gotta have this fucking thing there that's like we're going on a walk now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like you want to be able to have more control, and I know that dog kind of takes some of it away. But border collies are very much like they need stimulation. Like they need it. They need either training constantly or they need to be running constantly. Like they need something. And then you add the husky on top. That's like also like that, but then just also I love huskies, but they are very obnoxious. They're very attention seeking, very
hmm
much like they can be loud. Like if you go
super loud.
online and just go on YouTube and type in huskies talking, like they be
Yeah.
loud. If you have a couple of them together and one of them likes to be a yapper, all of them become yappers. So mixing them two together and you being the type of person you are, it's just like you had fun, brother. You have fun. Like, that's crazy. Not
It's
something I would delve
yeah,
into.
it's.
No, I'm
I
good.
mean, this isn't like my choice. It's my girlfriend's dog. I just have to
Yeah.
deal with it, and like this has been a very interesting week. Like I'll just start from day one. Like when we met, like I knew about this dog and her family. like her background, they train dogs, and her dad used to have like the only dog sledding business in Iceland. He used to like train dogs. He used to compete in like all over the world and shit. So like a crazy dog family, like big. They've had probably 40, 50 dogs over the last 25 years or something. And now they have, I think, two or three huskies, and like they also have, I like to call it the rat. It's like this small, tiny, like gross dog. It's just, I don't know what breed it is, but it looks bald, but then it looks like it has pubic hair all over it. That's probably the best way to describe it.
Huh. Is it not like just like a weird Chihuahua? Because they can get
Kinda.
Chihuahuas can be in so many weird shapes and
Yeah,
different colors. Like
it is
they're
the
a
Chihuahua. I
different
know
breed.
that, but I mean,
Okay.
like I've had two dogs in my life. I used to have a border collie when I was a kid. We only had it for a few years, and then my I think my dad gave it up or something to a farm.
Hmm.
Then we had a fucking Chihuahua. Those are just the worst dogs of all time.
They
You
are.
know,
They're
maybe some
little
of them are
fucking
nice,
rats.
but we had like a really bad one, like a girl. Her name was Beauty, and she was just a cunt. Like just always yelling, always just going nuts. But
Yeah. I don't like Chihuahuas. I think they're annoying as
no.
hell. I don't like small dogs at all. I think they're annoying.
You
Like
got like a medium dog or something? Like
medium-sized dog, but honestly,
yeah,
for an Icelandic sheepdog, he is quite big.
really okay.
Yeah, like they usually don't get too big, and he is quite big for his type,
Yeah.
and also he's a real fat boy.
Your dog's awesome. Very cute, very fluffy, like very beautiful dog.
Yeah,
Icelandic sheepdog.
he was the fat puppy of the litter. Like when we got him, I'm not
Oh,
joking, he was like almost double the size of all the other puppies because he was just so fat and fluffy.
sick.
But I don't think I've ever pet a dog that is as fluffy or as soft as him before.
Yeah,
Never.
yeah. I remember
They're
like
real
him being
fluffy.
like probably when he was a puppy, like his hair wasn't like that big or whatever. And I came over to you like maybe 2022 or 2023, and he was
Hmm.
just like a fur ball.
Yeah,
He would have probably just rolled around and shit.
he's a funny little guy. I love him so much. He can get a little crazy because Icelandic sheepdogs they're known to be yappers. But I like the interview we did with that the farmer guy. What was his name again? Fuck,
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot his name.
I think.
Oscar. Yeah,
Yeah,
he because I've heard from farmers that they aren't technically the best farming dogs, even though they're called sheepdogs, because they are very much just yappers and they have a lot of ADHD. So I wasn't sure they were good for that, but he was like, no, it just all comes down to training. And I mean,
yeah.
sure, yeah, absolutely, that is
He
correct.
said no.
It
He
always
said they
just
were
comes
the
down.
best. Like
Yeah, he even said they were the best, and
yeah,
that is very different from what I've heard. So that made me real happy. But he loves being a little guard dog for no apparent reason. I even there's he
yeah.
likes to sit where the sofa and the TV is, and there's a window like across, and I had to put the blinds always over it because he would sometimes catch a shadow of himself and start barking at it, thinking it was something else. I just had to always have the blinds over it so he wouldn't look over there. He's gotten a little bit calmer since then, but he if he hears anything, he starts going crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, I gotta say, like after this first week, I do like this dog. It's a good dog. It's we
Okay.
like I took it out this morning, and like it's super snowy right now, so like he was just running around. We got a stick through that, so
Okay.
like it'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
But let me take it to day one. I was not feeling that way. So
No,
like
you were not.
yeah, so we
I
moved in
remember that
like
combo.
I mean, so like my dad also like so my dad's a cop, you know, very regular cop, like very gritty and like makes gritty jokes. He's always said this like for my entire life, like, yeah, just run that dog over. Yeah, yeah, just run him over. Just like as a joke. It's
Yeah.
basically like a defense mechanism for him at this point. It's just he can't have animals. He must kill all the animals. But I got this dog like yeah, so we moved in like 3 4 weeks ago, and then I knew like it's coming and very soon. And then I started this new job on Monday. Fucking, I'm working now with old disabled ladies. It is it's very easy, obviously, Hjalti, but I mean, have you ever changed the diaper for an old lady before, Hjalti?
No, it's just little kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Not old ladies.
No,
No. No big booty holes, no.
I still haven't seen a booty hole from old lady because I just don't look there. I just don't. But
How do you wipe them then?
I don't have to wipe them.
Okay, okay,
At least
okay.
this.
Thank
There's
God.
only one. No, no, no. They all wear diapers. Listen, I'm probably gonna see a butthole eventually, but I've only worked there for like 3 days. We'll see. We'll see
Okay,
what
okay,
happens.
okay.
But so like Monday, I'm pretty tired, and then I come home and like there's the dog. It's here, And I yeah, so like day one, like all right, and obviously my girl's pregnant. I'm not gonna ask her to take the dog out every single time.
Yeah.
It's snowy, it's slippery. So like I'm taking it out probably 4 or 5 times a day. I would say maybe more if I'm just at home working. And at first, because we had a very deep conversation yesterday, that makes everything better. So I'm gonna get to that. That's like why I'm gonna be okay with this. I'm gonna survive. But like what I usually do, and maybe you like are similar, healthy. I don't mind taking responsibility. It's very easy for me just to take on responsibility.
Hmm.
But I often like don't. I like expect people to like praise me or like tell me I did a good job, and then when it
Yeah.
doesn't happen, I feel really shitty. But I didn't even ask. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
take on responsibility and hope it like makes sense.
Hmm.
But yeah, after the first few days, I was like, it's getting very heavy on me. I was like, dude, I'm gonna have twins here, and like, how is it gonna be like when I'm working and she's at home with twins and the dog? And so yesterday, I had like a very deep conversation. She crying, of course, because she's pregnant, but
Yeah.
like, and she told me like everybody has been telling her like you'll never be able to do this. So she was like feeling super sad, like she won't be able to have this dog, and no one believes in me. And then,
Yeah.
I come over and basically tell her the same thing. But I was telling her like it's not you, right? It's this dog. I don't believe I can do this. Like have this dog and have the kids and everything. So we agreed to like we're gonna like try our best until the kids come. But if like 3 months in we have the kids and the dog is still like barking every night and shit, then at some point we gotta like make him go away. And she was like, all
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, it was the main like problem probably is because like most nights now it's gone a lot better on like day 7, but like most nights we go to bed, I take him out right before bed, but he still is just screaming. Just we close the door, he just starts screaming. It's so like
Yeah.
you probably experienced this when your dog was a puppy, but
Hmm. Hmm.
and
When I was trying to crate train him, he was horrible. I couldn't do it. Like I had a cage in my room, and if I
yeah,
would put him in, even if he was in the same room as me, he would just go fucking crazy. And in the beginning, when I had the dog, I had crazy allergies for him. I've never
really,
had allergies for dogs, but when I got him first, I got crazy allergies. Like my whole face would puff up. But
damn,
he would go crazy in that cage, so I just couldn't have him there. So I just
yeah.
brought him into bed and just dealt with the allergies. But
That's
it's,
interesting because
it's
I thought like, what if I get allergies? I don't think I have allergies. I haven't been like sneezing or anything. But so damn, can you tell me like more like so you just slept with him in your bed every night or did you give
yeah,
him to your parents more?
like in the beginning, because the dog was kind of like it is my dog. He's under my name, and like it was
Yeah.
supposed to be like fully just my dog. So we try to have him just in my room, but then my allergies got real bad. So we were like, okay, let's try to crate train him. And like I need to sleep. Like this was the time when I was at school, so I need to sleep.
Of
And
course.
if he's in the crate, he's just crying the entire night, and I just couldn't do that. So I just always had to just take him out and just keep him in my bed. I tried to keep him on the floor. He didn't fuck with that, so I just had to have him in my bed
Damn.
until like my parents kind of softened up about it, and now he kind of just sleeps in their room, and he likes
Yeah,
that.
you told me they sleep at just in their bed and shit.
Yeah, either in their bed or on the floor. I
Yeah.
think he likes to be on the floor more because he's really fluffy and he gets warm really fast. So he just mostly stays on the floor. But we tried to do this in the beginning, and he hated it. He hated every second of it, like the crate training or not at least being
Yeah.
able to see. Because dogs are, they're territorial, and they're also protectors. You know what I mean? So if they're not able to see you, they don't know what's going on, and that freaks them out even more.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
like your girlfriend was saying though, if you're able to crate train him and put that a blanket over him,
Yeah.
it might help over time because then he feels like he doesn't need to protect anything right now and he can hear everything still. And so like it might calm him down, but that takes a while to train him for that.
Yeah. We're lucky. Like he's like almost 2. He's gonna be 2 in July.
Hmm.
And like she's been doing all the things since he was born. Like she's always had a crate in her room, so like he's used to sleeping in the crate. But the way we have it set up now, he's in the what's it called? Where the TV and the sofa is. He's in the big
Hmm.
crate there, and it's been like last night was the first night where like it worked 90%. So like I
Okay.
took him outside, and then I don't have to say the crate anymore. Like I open the door when he's back, and he just goes in the crate, and
Awesome.
then we did our like routine. We go to bed, We just leave the door open, but he can't really see us because there's like a wall in between. And
Hmm.
last night he didn't say anything for like maybe 15 minutes, and then he like cried a little bit, and I just went out and talked to him to a little bit, and it seemed that was probably the best night yesterday. It was good,
Okay.
but like
I think with time it will get probably better.
yeah, for me at least, like I told my girl like just for me at least, the one thing I don't want to do, I don't want a dog in my bed, just like ever.
Hmm.
I just really don't want that. And because we're gonna be having twins or kids in the bedroom, I just don't want to have the crate in there because I don't think maybe it would be fine, maybe it would never yell. I just would like to have it like this so we can separate it. The kids can
Yeah.
be with us,
But
and
also the dog is just 2 years old. I think like my dog was crazy until he became like 3 to 4 years old. Then it was just like something just happened where he just kind of calmed more down.
yeah, I think that would
Some
probably would, and it's like interesting, like the border collie husky shit, like because any I have to like preface this anytime I tell people about the dog. It's like a husky. They just imagine like hell when I say
yeah.
husky. They
Yeah.
just it's just hell.
Yeah.
So my mom owns a border collie. Her name is Disa, and for me, like I would love that dog, that exact dog, because she was basically thrown out of her pack. Like she was bred to be a sheepdog. Border collies are pretty good at that apparently. Um, and and she was the worst one because she was too uh, sensitive. Like she wouldn't yell, she would never scream, she wouldn't like do the job. She would just like hide away, you know.
Yeah. It's a
But
very
and then
skittish
for
dog.
skittish, yeah, yeah, and like for normal people, that's kind of exactly what you want. So like my mom has in my opinion, like the best dog I've been around because when I lived there like a few years ago for a few months, I took him out every day, never a problem. Like I wouldn't even have him on the leash anymore. It'd be awesome.
Hmm.
Like, and
Yeah.
maybe this dog can get to that point eventually. We'll hope that. But
Eventually. I mean, when I'm in New York and I'm walking around, I see dogs often not on leash, even like in New York, big city, but they're just so used to all the extra stimulus that they don't care anymore. So you can definitely train a dog to get to that point. It's just gonna take a while, especially with a dog like that. But I think you can get there and also just like give it time. Dogs get calmer with the years. They
yeah,
do.
I hope
So
that thing
maybe
happens.
it just takes time. Yeah.
And like
I've also heard from other owners that if you neuter them, they become calmer. I didn't really fully see that with my
oh that
dog.
dude, that's another thing. I mean, she comes from like a dog family, so she doesn't want to do that at all. And
Hmm.
like what she wants eventually at some point is that he will make some other dog pregnant, and then they can give those puppies to people. I told like we're not gonna get another puppy like in a year. That's obviously not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But like, so they don't neuter their dogs. They don't do that shit. So I was like, all right. And because I've heard that too. That's the same with cats. When you neuter them, they just get better. It's like it's a horrible thing we humans do, but it just makes our lives a little easier.
At least that's what they said, but I didn't fully see that with my dog. Like I didn't feel like he just became like a lot calmer. No, like maybe the humping went down, but at the same time like he's a male, there's no female dogs around, it's not going to be an issue and
Yeah,
like I don't know. I didn't fully see the change, but I was also traveling a lot back and forth from America when this happened. So I
yeah,
wasn't maybe around him as much, but like at night he becomes a lot calmer. He's like obviously he's a dog, so there's gonna be always something. But I mean, you won't have to deal with any of the puppies like if that's what they
yeah.
decide to do later, because he's the male, and that's usually
Mm.
the female dog owner's problem is the puppies and all that. So you
Uh,
probably will just get paid for the puppies.
yeah, I mean, we probably talked about got to talk about that more, but that's they also like they've owned so many dogs and they all know all the names. They know where they are like across Iceland,
Hmm.
and there's like her brother has like his mom or something like that, and it's pretty cute. Like when we took him to see her, like he starts sniffing her ass right away and is just just loves her, and like it's pretty cool that like they've spread these dogs all over Iceland and like they have a ton of friends that like have gotten these puppies and shit. So
Hmm.
like I'm sure like with time and like just like as I said, I have enjoyed now like there's moments where I have a lot of fun with this dog. It's not all horrible, but I think the and like talking with her yesterday, I think this is really important for if you're a guy out there and you maybe I wouldn't call it like a control problem, whatever. I'm not trying to like control people all the time. I'm very used to like being able to like have everything how I want or whatever. And I think
Hmm.
if you are like that, you gotta have a lot of deep conversations. And I was just like I tell her, I bet you talk to your girl like this too. Like, I'm not gonna leave. Like, I'm gonna show up here every day for you. But we gotta be okay. Like maybe this will be too hard in 5 months or whatever. We got the kids here, so that
Yeah.
made me feel a lot better. At least that's like the only thing that I really wanted to make myself feel better. And
Yeah.
I'm
Like it's
yeah.
not the end of the world, but like you just still want that to be a part of the conversation. And I mean, don't you like though, because being in this online space and always working online and kind of just being locked in the house, like sometimes just going out with a dog, like
I've
you have
I
like this
would say
extra
that
dumb
like
buddy with you. You know what I mean?
yeah, like over this whole week, like I've gone like 4 or 5 walks a day. Like that's been great. The only like annoying part is like we still can't really like leave the house for like a period. Like we have to make sure somebody's there, or I take the dog in my car, and that's just like the main thing that I can see. Like that might be very difficult with kids and shit. So
Hmm.
and I'm sure there will be a point like fuck it, we just have to have him here for 4 hours screaming in this cage. That'll just have to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
but
know if he's like really screaming the whole time? Like, have you asked neighbors to let you know, or is he
so
only like that in the beginning? Because my dog, at least, used to in the beginning, like when we left the house, he used to bark for like the first 10 to 15 minutes when we left the house, but then it would stop.
I assume that too. Like, what I'm really looking forward to when we have the babies is we'll have like nanny cams and shit. So like we'll be able to leave the house and just check.
Yeah.
Like maybe I could buy a camera now, but whatever. But so like for this entire week, just like Hjalti is saying, like we work online, so a lot of times I'm just in the house working on my laptop or my car or some shit like that. But I also have to work with the disabled people, and my girl works at a preschool like every day for a few hours. So like it's only happened one time this week where I had to leave and wasn't home for like an hour and a half. And I recall like when I left, he started screaming immediately. And when she came, I told her like to do this, like walk in like walk into the apartment building like very slowly to try to hear. She didn't really do that, so I don't know if he was still screaming like the whole time. We don't know.
Okay.
So, but he was screaming like when I left, and then like when she put the key in the door, he started screaming again. So like,
Okay.
and we
But
didn't
did he
get like
scream
the.
before that?
Do you mean like in between for like that full hour?
Yeah, but did he scream like? Was he screaming before she put the key in, or had he stopped at some
Yeah,
point?
she didn't do the due
She didn't
diligence
process.
to
Okay,
know it.
okay,
That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
okay, okay,
She's not
okay.
a she's not a guy.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. And like I don't know about the neighbors because like we haven't met. You know me. I'm always trying to like if I see a person in the hall, I try to like look them into the eye and try to say hey or something. But like
Yeah.
everyone's just like not just walked by or something. So I still
Yeah.
haven't even said hi to a neighbor.
Okay.
But so if we do get a noise complaint, then yeah, we'll know. But like I'm
Yeah.
sure what might happen eventually is they might like contact the owner of the apartment, and then he'll contact us. And I've
Yeah.
let him know like if he hears anything, we'll try to make sure it doesn't happen or whatever.
Yeah. One thing that the person that I bought the dog from said though, it was like it's a dog. She's told us like if you have guests over and he's acting annoying, put him in a different room. It's a
Yeah,
fucking dog. He will learn with time that some things are just not okay and that he will have to be outside of the group if he can't act a certain way. It's a dog. You have to be strict with it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So at the end of the day, it is a dog. Sometimes you just gotta be like, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like you gotta learn today,
yeah,
and sometimes you gotta be a little bit more stricter with it because it is a dog. Like when
yeah,
my
man.
dog gets a little crazy, I've had to do what's that fucking dog trainer's name? That fucking online Mexican guy. I
Oh,
don't remember, but he has in this one video, he just fucking like grabs the dog and he kind of holds him like down like this until the
yeah, yeah,
dog calms down. Because sometimes, because at least what I learned with working at a preschool is that like with some kids they just get really into their head. Like if they have autism or whatever, they really get into their head. So they sometimes just need that like snap into reality. Like hey, like calm. And that they
yeah,
calm because they're just so in their head. And I've seen that with my dog as well. Like somebody just gets really in his head, and I kind of gotta grab him, which kind of seems cruel, but at the same time, like he gets calm, and he just looks at me, and I'm like, bro, this situation's under control. Like, be calm. I hold him down for like a minute, and then he just stands up and he's like, all right, I guess. Like, so you just sometimes you gotta know how to fucking handle that dog. You gotta be like, brother,
Yeah.
not the time to scream right now. You gotta shut the fuck up.
I am. It's gonna get better.
I
But
think so.
definitely
I
like
think so.
this morning was, and like the first thing that just started like wearing on me, like and I told, I'm sure you relate to this. I really hate what's it called when you're like passive aggressive. Like, when people are passive aggressive with you, like they're bothered by you, they don't want to tell you, so they like do these little things to
Yeah.
like make you annoyed but not make you annoyed. Like, and I just noticed myself doing that stuff because I wasn't telling her like how hard this was. So
Yeah.
like, and like the first things was like, well, now I have to wake up every single day at 8 because he's only able to like sleep for about 8 hours, and then he just
Yeah.
starts yelling he needs to pee. So like now I'm just up at 8 every day. It's just what it is.
But isn't that good though? Starting your day
I know.
early, going for a
Yeah, I
walk.
mean, and like it's honestly, it's been nice because I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 again. So every
Oh
morning I
yeah.
wake up and take the dog out, play Red Dead for like an hour or two, and then my girl is up. Then we got to
Oh
get the
yeah.
day started. So.
Hell yeah. I mean, when you get the kids there, you might just have to be awake at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., you know?
Oh, and like
You know
that's
what I
the
mean?
thing. That's like another thing. Like on Monday, I spoke to my mom. I was like, yeah, I'm basically semi depressed right now, so I gotta make this better for me. And I was telling her like the same thing. Like I'm so down for the kid stuff. I know we'll be so tired and it'll be annoying, but I'm like, I'm totally cool with that. But this wasn't like a part of my plan to have like a dog. This
Yeah.
wasn't like something I wanted to do. But that's life.
Yeah.
Got to do that, healthy. Just like you said in a few episodes ago, you're like your biggest fear. God will turn that somehow into your situation, but you'll overcome it.
He usually does, man. He usually does. Like,
Mm.
if there's something you fear or something that you don't like, he'll find a way to get you to forcefully like have to deal with that some way. Like
Yeah.
always like that. Like do you have you felt like in the past in a relationship, do you get jealous often?
Oh, sure. Like in past relation, I've talked to my
Yeah.
girl about this. Like every relationship I've been in, like at some point, the girl has been doing shit to like make me feel jealous and shit. You've probably been in that
Mm,
situation too.
yeah, yeah. No, I mean
And
like do you
this
feel
is
like
like
all guys are competition and it kind of really gets in your head?
no, no. I mean, not
No,
not
okay,
with this
okay.
one at least. Like
No.
and like we've often talked about that. Like at least for the both of us, like she has kind of the flip side where she's never felt like confident in a relationship, whatever. Like she's always felt like lesser or whatever, but she
Hmm.
feels good with me. And I've told her like she makes me feel wanted. Like she doesn't like make me feel that I have to just all the time like be
Be on edge.
yeah, be on edge.
Yeah.
I mean, even yesterday she came home after the play and there was like drunk people outside like hitting on her like some young people and no, maybe when I was younger I would maybe like all right I'm gonna go outside or something, but I
Hmm.
don't think that matters.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But yeah, God's funny sometimes. I felt that like when I was in the
Yeah, with
States, like I would have
rejection.
issues with I would start stressing like, oh my God, this thing, this is like my biggest fear and I hope this doesn't happen. But then also you're manifesting that thing though. By thinking about it, you are manifesting, you're putting that energy out in the universe, and often what you put out is what you get back. So when you are fearing about something, you're thinking about it, and by thinking about it, you're manifesting it.
Yeah,
So you got to stop all that shit. You got to write down. You got to find out what's the opposite of that you would like to happen. Just start thinking about that more often. But God knows
that's
the
like the
type
same
of
as today.
man, you know.
Think about the
But
opposite.
gotta think about the opposite. Like also, this is about like if you have a quality about yourself that you don't like, what is the opposite quality of that you would like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just start thinking about it at least, and it definitely becomes easier to act like that by just thinking about it.
I mean, the Icelandic guy we had on a few weeks ago, Hjalti or Hjörtur,
Yeah.
like he was like, that's how he is right now. Like he's turned his whole shit around. He had cancer. He was like he felt fat and everything.
Yeah.
Now he's repping 180 kilos in deadlifts and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Fucking
love
insane.
watching his videos. I love watching his
Yeah.
videos. He's awesome. Love that kid.
And dude, with that, if you want to see the rest of this episode, go to patreon.com/fixyourproblemspodcast. We will see you on the Patreon.